Hi guys, it's CoasterCastle and we're here with another video. Bit of a weird one, kind of filming this after the event, even though the event is going to come after this part of the video. It's a bit of a kind of a weird one. You'll see why in a minute we start talking about it. But yesterday was Sam's birthday. Happy birthday for yesterday.
Thank you, darling.
Yesterday when this video is recorded, not yesterday when it's uploaded, just to point out, because it's going to be, it's not, you're going to have like 5 minutes of birthday, so it could be quite fun. But yeah, for his birthday, obviously we are at Alton Towers, staying in a very strange pirate themed room. It's very different.
It's got a seagull.
It's got seagulls. It's got piratey bits. We've got a whole room tour about this room that we'll be uploading as well. Maybe uploaded by the time this video's up. I'm not sure. It'll be. Well, if it is, I'll comment down here and say that it is. Probably will be. But this was one of his birthday surprises. But one of the other surprises that I had was I booked you a surprise Wickerman Track Walk.
You did.
Which was a bit of a surprise for you. I managed to keep it secret since the end of March when I booked it in. So I thought, yeah, let's make a little video because there was a few clips that we got whilst up on the walk. Try and take you with us to show you a little bit of what we got up to. But yeah, let's show you some of that, and then later on we'll talk to you a bit more about what we thought of it. But you weren't expecting it, were you?
No, you really caught me by surprise with this one.
Yay! So, yeah, without further ado, let's show you a bit of the tour. And there you have it. There's a few little clips and parts of our tour. Obviously didn't show you everything, and we put an audio overlay over it as well, just because the phone cases have a habit being quite crackly and then you can't hear anything and it's a bit of a pain. So yeah, put a little bit of a themed audio over the top of it as well. But what are your impressions of the tour? What do you think?
It was worth it. It was brilliant. It was very informative, and you got to see a lot of the ride that you wouldn't see from a day-to-day perspective.
And also the views that you got from up there as well.
Oh, the views were breathtaking.
It was very nice. I mean, being able to see sort of like the rapids sort of angles without actually just rushing past it. And, you know, being able to sort of stand up on the lift and take it all in as well. One of the things that we found during that tour was they weren't rushing you up and down.
No.
You know, it was taking your time, you know, walking up different parts of the lift hill, stopping at different points to be told about different things, like the chain, like the lift, like the other bits. Yeah. All with very suitable names like Chain House, Chain, Track.
Yep.
You know, very fun. But the hosts that we had as well, they were brilliant. You know, any questions that we had, whether it's Wickerman related or not, you know, they were happy to answer, happy to have conversations. There's not many times and many people who could say they've stood at the top of a lift hill in the sun on a nice day and had a nice casual conversation with a group of people. You know, it kind of felt like, you know, next thing you were going to do was pull out a little side table and have a pint up there or something.
You might as well have. It was picnic time up there.
It was really nice. I mean, I personally am not a heights person, but I still did quite well getting up there. You know, it's not that bad. But, you know, how did you find the actual climb element?
It was good.
So,
It was There's a lot of climbing, a lot of zigzagging over the track.
That was interesting.
That was good. It kept it interesting.
Yeah, I mean, and the hosts as well.
Mm.
They were brilliant. Like, we had 4 hosts in our group, and they were all amazing. You know, they've all worked on Wickerman in one way or another, so they all have that experience and knowledge there behind them to sort of support, you know, the tour. They can answer questions, even like weird and wonderful things like, you know, wind speeds, top speeds, max speeds, throughput as well. You know, from the ops cabin all the way through to parts of the track, they knew all the different bits, even down to the characters of the Bjorn and stuff. You know, I think one of the guys been there since day one, so very much long-standing staff for the ride, and it was quite clear as well that all the staff had a passion and care for the attraction. You know, they're very defensive over it as well. Like, you know,
Oh yeah,
in a good way. They were very proud of it and very sort of, you know, part of the family, essentially, I'm going to say.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, I know we were having some good conversations up there, so.
We were having lots of good convos with them.
Yeah, and, like, you know, it wasn't just the lift hill that you got to sort of see. Obviously, lift hill is the main part of the walk. We also got to see a few other areas. So obviously, the pre-show section without the lights all off. Mm-hmm. So you can see there are a lot of details in that room, but you just can't usually see them. Got to have a look in the op cabin. I think that you quite liked the op cabin, didn't you?
The op cabin was great.
But obviously couldn't show you that due to security purposes for the cabin. But there's a lot of stuff in there, isn't there? So it's,
I think one of the highlights was getting the set off Big Bob's fire.
Yeah, that was quite fun. Seeing him on the little screen, you can just sort of see the tiny little with the flames. They can be manually controlled, but also automatic. I think they automatic when the ride's doing its circuit, but if the staff wish to manually set off the effects, they can do that, including the tunnel of smoke at the end,
which is really cool.
Is always fun. So yeah. Any final thoughts on the tour?
I just recommend you just do it. Just do it.
Yeah, I mean, tours come with a few other benefits as well. Express parking, fast track for the attraction you're doing, and you do get a nice little certificate and pin badge at the end as well. But it is really, really quite an enjoyable experience and one that we would highly recommend. I mean, we've never done a track walk like that before.
No, this was our first.
Yeah, I mean, did the behind the scenes of Chessington, the Vampire one.
Oh yeah.
But never done a behind the scenes sort of track walk experience. But it was really good to get involved in, and hopefully we will do some more.
Hopefully so.
I mean, personally, I'd love to see them do a 13 track walk or something. Just, you know, be able to enter that crypt that they've got with the, you know, the stuff that I won't talk about because spoilers. So, but I'd love to kind of do a 13 one like that. Obviously, behind the scenes tours, they're starting to get more common, especially at places like Towers. We've got the Hex one as well coming up, so we'll do a little bit of a video on that one. I've got a few more that we want to book into. Like I want to do Ghost Train at Fort Park. We want to do Dragon at Legoland. Yeah. So there's a few that we want to do, and they are getting more popular. So we are seeing them pop up in more parks. The list is ever expanding, so you never know. We might see some of the other ones that we want to do turn up as well. You know, please curse at Alton Manor. We'd love to do a walkthrough there, just to have a little explore. You know, there's so many details in there that we'd love to see up close. But yeah, I mean, this one very, very successful. We did get really good weather for it. I think the weather really makes a big difference.
Phenomenal.
But yeah, I'd say give it a go. But I think we're gonna end this video here. Yep. Because we've got a bit more time on park and to get ready for another tour later on today. But thank you all so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy this video, please consider dropping us a like and a comment if you've done any tours or what you think of the tours. And obviously, if you haven't already, please subscribe and it will really help us out. And we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching and bye for now.
Toodles.
Bye-bye.